Countrywide protests over the implementation of the 16% value-added tax on petroleum products today saw the National Treasury Cabinet Secretary, the Attorney General and the leadership of the National Assembly, led by Speaker Justin Muturi, hold a highly guarded closed-door meeting at Parliament Building. Concerns have been raised that implementation of the punitive tax measures may lead to high cost of living and high inflation levels as consumers are forced to carry the tax burden. There was more confusion when the High Court in Bungoma suspended implementation of the controversial fuel levy 2 days after a Nairobi High Court declined to issue similar orders. KTN's senior political affairs reporter Patrick Amimo has late details.
What do we wait for? The 3-hour closed meeting brought together National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich, Attorney General Paul Kihara, Speaker of the National Assembly Justin Muturi, Leader of Majority Aden Duale, Budget and Appropriations Committee Chairman Kimani Ichung'wah, Finance and Planning Chairman Joseph Limo, and the Clerk of the National Assembly Michael Sialai. The consultative meeting happened against the background of countrywide uproar following Saturday implementation of VAT tax on petroleum products, which has led to a hike in the price of fuel, increase in travel cost, and an imminent rise in the cost of basic commodities after millers issued a warning that the price of maize and wheat flour will shoot up. Last week Thursday, MPs voted to postpone implementation of the tax by 2 more years through the Finance Bill 2018. That is yet to land on the table of President Uhuru Kenyatta for assent and or rejection.
We've had a meeting with the National Treasury, the Attorney General's office, the leadership of the House, and just to try and address the issues that you've raised. And this was just the first meeting. And I can assure you that going forward, we will be able to address whatever issues may be of concern to Kenyans.
Now, this was our first meeting, and we are going to have a series of meetings until we get the issue solved.
There was more confusion over the fuel levy tax when the High Court in Bungoma Thursday suspended the decision by Treasury to levy a 16% tax on petroleum products. Justice Stephen Riechi issued the orders pending the hearing of a petition filed by 3 residents from Kisumu who argued that the new tax will raise the cost of living. Interestingly, on Tuesday, Nairobi High Court Judge Chacha Mwita declined to suspend the fuel levy tax on grounds that the legislative process was incomplete because the Finance Bill 2018 is yet to reach the President's desk.
Wacha tugoje wakati huu, lakini iko watu wengine wana biashara wanachukua hii nafasi kuongeza vitu bei zaidi ya vile inatakikana. Kama mafuta imeenda juu kidogo, iko watu wengine wanafikiria hii ndio wakati wa kunyonya wananchi. Tafadhali, wacha sisi tuwe watu iko na huruma na tujue tunachezea maisha ya wananchi. Kama unga.
The team that met at Parliament brainstormed over the fine-tuned Finance Bill 2018 that spells out taxation measures and get concurrence ahead of publication by the government printer. The zero draft bill is now with the Clerk of the National Assembly awaiting publication at the government printer. It will be presented to President Uhuru Kenyatta as soon as he gets back into the country to either assent, reject, and or return to Parliament with a memorandum explaining why he has declined to append the signature. Should Kenyatta sign the bill, it will become operational the first week of October and push implementation of the controversial fuel levy to September 1st, 2020. Patrick Amimo, KTN News.
Time for another break here on KTN Prime. When we come back ahead on KTN Business, do you feel the need to know more about or use cryptocurrency here in Kenya? We have the details next.